how to add a custom Minecraft item using MCreator. So alright, I just opened up MCreator and I'm gonna make a new workspace. So I'm probably gonna make it fabric. So alright, it's just gonna start loading. Alright, so the project is loaded, and now I'm gonna just go to the plus sign and do item. And I'm gonna name the item, I'm gonna name it waffle. Alright, so now after you make an item, this is going to show up. Basically, most of the stuff doesn't really matter. Most of these don't actually matter. Like, most of these you're not gonna really need to change. But what does matter is the item texture. There's two ways to make an item texture. First of all, you can just select a random item texture from the actual game, or you can import the texture from your computer. And there's also an option to create a texture from scratch. So I'm gonna be showing you both of these because this is just pretty self-explanatory. You can just like double click and it just gives it the texture. But if you want to create that from scratch, you can choose the width and the height. You should probably just choose transparency because that's probably the best option that makes it like invisible around it. And so now you can just make your texture. So alright, so a waffle, okay. Alright, I mean, this kind of looks like a waffle, I guess. There's two ways you can draw the texture. You can either just draw it like I did, or you can do generate from template. Here you can choose some random templates from the game, like this, and it just gets added to your, to the texture, but I'm not gonna be doing that. So after you're done with the texture, you just click save texture and save it as an item texture because the other textures are for different things, and then name it. You can't do capital letters here, or else it won't let you, so just name it without any capital letters or any spaces. I'm gonna name it waffle. So now this texture, alright, so now I'm gonna show the import texture. Basically, you just click import texture and then go to the texture that you want to import, and it gets imported somewhere in here. So I'm going to click on this texture. I'm making a mod that don't ask about these random waffle things. I'm making a waffle mod basically, but it should get added somewhere here. If you can't find it, just search around. Mine got added here, and so you just click on it and you get the waffle, and it's now a waffle. So you can just skip the item states animations and go to the properties. So in here you can change the name, you can change the rarity. I'm gonna keep this common. Add the creative inventory tab, which is where you find the item in creative mode. I'm gonna add to food and drinks. And here you can edit the max stack size. Unfortunately, you can't do it above 64. It just gets set back to 64. It would be so cool if you could make it go above that though, but unfortunately you can't. You can change the enchantability, item destroy speed. You can change the attack damage to make it do more damage when you're holding it. Alright, so now because I'm making a waffle, I'm gonna make it a food. So this is the food properties. If you want to make an item that's a food, just click is this item a food, check to enable. So if you don't want your item to be edible, just skip this entirely. But in here you can change the nutritional value to like a different number. You can also change the saturation, which is how long it takes for you to start losing hunger again after you eat the waffle. You can also change the eating item result. You can like make it turn into, like, you know how with bowls of something, after you eat it, turns back into a bowl. So yeah, you can do that with this. I'm gonna make it turn it into a totem after you eat it, just to show it. You can also change whether it's a meat, which is gonna change if you can give it to dogs or not. And is always deadable means like if your hunger is full, can you still eat it? This is only really useful for like items like golden apples that actually have some sort of effect other than nutritional value. So most of the time it's not. No, you shouldn't really like enable this. Now when you go back to properties, the item animation should have been added, which should be eating. I guess you can change the animation, but it's not gonna really look that good. When you're eating an item, it's like a different animation. You can also change the item use duration to make it like faster or slower. I'm gonna make it a little bit faster. In advanced properties, you can pretty much just skip this. You can make it ranged, which makes it like shoot projectiles, but I'm not really gonna do that. That's for a separate video. Now here in the triggers, you can add procedures to it to make it do certain things when something happens. Like when the item is eaten, let's say player finishes eating item. I can make a custom procedure that makes it so that when you finish eating the waffle, it gives you an effect. So in the actions, I can just make it give you like a potion effect of health boost or something, like 5 for 1,000 ticks. And so it happens when you eat it, and so this should get out of here. And now when you finish eating an item, it gives you health boost, basically. So now I just have to click save mod element, and now I have the waffle and also the procedure. So now when I start the game, I just have to click this run client button, because this is a lot easier to do than just like exporting the mod and actually opening it in Minecraft. This is a lot better for like testing. So I'm gonna press run and check out how this item looks in game. Alright, so it opened Minecraft, and now I can create a new world. So I'm gonna create a new world, and so alright, I just created a new world, and so waffle, and it should be in here. So it does look a little bit weird. The texture is a little bit glitchy, but like most of the time it's not really like noticeable unless you look really close at it. The pixels are a little bit weird with like realistic textures like that. But now when I go to survival, I can now... Okay, I made it not always edible, so I'm gonna have to like take a little bit of damage to lose some hunger. Alright, so I lost some hunger, and now when I eat the waffle, it turns into a total of dying and gives me a bunch of hearts. The animation was like kind of weird though. Maybe that's because I changed the amount of time it takes for it to eat. So you can also give the item by doing /give at waffle. And so tutorial, okay, I forgot to press tab. Tutorial workspace waffle. And so I get a waffle and I can eat it again. Yeah, the texture is a little bit weird. I don't know what happens. I mean the animation. But yeah, basically it works, and thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, ask them in the comments, and goodbye.